Hello everyone, Teacher here and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about focusing on the good sides of the game, the bright spots, and what happens when sometimes things doesn't go your guild's way. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So I want to start off here with my personal score. We just launched Raid in DKCrew. Speaking of that, we actually have some spots open for new members. If there's anyone who out there is looking for a guild, this is not a poach, but this is just saying if you are looking, then maybe there's a spot for you guys at us. Also, you would be part of the Discord where I post a lot. So, and we have a pretty good community, I feel. Basically, we are having 2 spots open at the moment, and we are looking for someone who can do at least 1.5 in chapter 1. If you're day 1 player, you should be able to do that, and overall we would prefer if you could score above 5 million across all chapters, but 4 to 4.5 is also okay, but that would require a small talk. So with that out of the way, as I said, this is about the bright spots, and we just had 2 members sadly leave us due to in real life stuff where they can't play the game for an extended period of time, which opened up the spots. This really sucks when you push to chest 4. Now I still think we will do really well and get close as people build up their squads with chapter 3 and chapter 4. Scores improving over time. And yeah, my personal score actually increased by a tiny amount. Not a lot, but a little bit. And this is also why I want to focus on the positive for me personally, because we're basically close to where we were last time, and that is with 1 to 2 members less. So people are improving their score. And another thing I want to focus on. Last time my squad got around this. It got 1,070,000. Actually got something similar to that in my third attempt in difficulty 4. I got greedy, decided to re-attempt, and I spent multiple hours yesterday. And I really got that bad RNG feeling because you need specific setup for waves. Then I got home today. I did 1 attempt. I did a few at my work in my break. Then I got home. I did 1. I got this score. Could have gotten more probably, but I got this. Banked it. So that was 90k that I earned there. So that's positive. Then I'm positive seeing so many members getting, like here we can see one guy here who has scored 900,000 on free squats. It's nice when they're right in line with each other. We have one here who also got a score improve. Overall, people are doing very well with the score improvements. And my Haradrim, again, something that scored 900k the last 2 attempts. Didn't get it really this time. I had bad RNG. But then I want to focus on this. This is my real Gundar Ranger squad that I use in basically everything. Before I swapped out Miri for Strider due to the RTR team not being good enough. But now they are good enough, so I swapped Miri back in, and this actually got pretty good. Like, this is close to what they got even with Strider. Above on average, so this was really, really positive for me. I found a nice little strategy where I open up with Miri Basic on the Skull Crusher, and I want to land a Vegan, and then you follow up with Faramir Special 1 for the slow, and then there's a 50-50 chance what the Shadow Seer removes. If it removes the slow, then you're golden. If it removes the Vegan, then it's not that good, and if you have the time, you could restart for it, because that means the swipe is so less vital. And I actually went with a Denethor lead over Halberad at the moment for the extra block. So yeah, that got a pretty good score. I see multiple RTR teams. This is so nice. And then here, my own RTR. Like, I probably could have gotten more if I leveled up my Mary, but yeah, 184k. So this team is slowly coming online. And then also here, I got him to 6-star because I actually decided to farm a few shards for him today because of the gem chest pull that I did. So he's not that great, but he does add some AoE to this team. So got a full wave, and some like everyone here is only level 50, 7-star here, but then not even 5 here, 5 here, 5, and no one above level 50. So pretty nice score overall. So this is about finding the bright spots, and I'm really looking forward to chapter 2. when we get that unlocked, because I'm actually working on something that was pointed out to me with Haradrim, a way to punch above your weight, so to say. And sorry if I'm still a little bit sick. It's getting better. I was at work today, etc. I never, I'm never sick when work days like it sucks. Basically, for Haradrim in Chapter 2 to punch above their weight and get a second double or a second kill, you want Basic at level 6. You want this at level 6. For Robel, this is really important. And then you also want Bekelu Basic to be level 6, because then you actually attack 3 times. You have a chance with her special one, the Deadly. So you do 3 attacks, and then all 3 of them have 30% extra crit. That means you could actually get 3 Black Serpent Poison, which really helps a lot. I saw a video. This is not me who come up with this strategy. It was linked to me, and I believe it was Hux who came up with it. I'm not sure if I'm giving the right person credit. Otherwise, someone came up with it. I believe it was Hux. And so this one for level 6 as well. These are the 2 basics, and you just do the basic on the troll every single time in the phases, and then you make sure that you have this guy, his basic at his passive at level 6 as well for the crits. Like if you don't have Banes, this is really nice, but if you are not swimming in purple materials, then at least get the level 5, because this only is active when you have no Banes. Sometimes the Cave Troll can't get you with a Bane. And of course, you also want a Wubite special for the slow, always inflict slow, and if you can get a 2-turn slow, really nice. Slow is very good for the topple, so that's basically what you do, and then you need a little bit good RNG, but then these 2 basically make sure you get the turn meter reduction, you have a higher chance of critting. There's also some positioning, like when you actually set them up, when you select them, then you want to select Bekelu as the first one, so she gets the center position. Then after that you want Robel and Wubite, because that way she always, her special one always hits these 2 members on the first turn. You might also try with the F2, honestly, because of if you want to land the expose and some other stuff, but otherwise you would do that and then these 2 on the side. So yeah, I'm really positive, like finding little progress here and there, which is really nice for me, honestly, now that we had a kind of like real life stuff. Real life does happen to people, which is very, very sad, but we have to pay respect to that in game. Like if, and they actually kind of like dropped themselves, because they were like, you know what, I don't want to slow you guys down, and that's really nice, and I'm sure probably there could be found a room for them in the future. But of course, if we get 2 new people in who are doing well and who likes it and are active, then time will tell. But then, of course, those members wouldn't be dropped because they have earned their spot, they have applied, and they are then progressing. And then stuff like this happens. I did it in Marvel Strike Force, where I had to drop out due to personal life, and I was told, you can come back. But after a week, I was like, I can't do it. So, because I knew there was just too much focus. And also another positive stuff, ooh, look at this, due to the lucky chest pull that I did, I'm actually working on my Halbarad to 6-star, and after that I will probably go with my Tibep for her 7, so the team is done. Here I'm working Biffer, so I'm really, really happy. Down here I am buying, I'm saving right now, but I'm actually buying a good amount here, so my Road to Rivendell team can get to gear 7 at least. I would like to gear 8 them, but it costs a lot. At the moment I'm just saving because I know there's Shadow upcoming soon and I want a good stockpile. I would prefer to spend gem on these, honestly, in the normal shop. This one you can get in Arena. Essences, I believe this is the best way to buy essence. Never buy it over here. Do not do this. Health, there's no really character to be farmed, but the other ones there are. I usually buy focus because otherwise I have to farm a specific node. And then there's all of this down here. Now another thing that's positive for me is the fact that I've actually gone ahead and started doing something, because we all know it's gonna happen eventually. I've started farming Wexe and Alreda the Chieftain, because I have surplus energy that I don't know what to do with. So I've started farming them. I'm also farming my Rohan. and I'm also farming some dwarves. Like I'm farming Fro every day, Feely and Keely. Feely is well on his way to a 6-star. As you can see, it's actually 123 out of 200. So some people have said, why are you doing this? You're gonna get him free either way. And that's very, very true, but I would like to have him done in case a new one gets added and then this guy is done. So I would actually be able to progress further, and on level 7 is really, a 7-star is really good plug and play. If there ever comes a time that I really need him, then I know he's actually done, so to say. Other things that I am farming that is making me happy, like I'm really enjoying the game and I'm positive despite this minor setback, which I'm sure will be remedied because there's a lot of players out there. I really enjoy the state of the game. I am looking forward to the upcoming glyphs, the Q&A tomorrow, and what else may come for us in 2023. So I actually spent gold to get him up, and also Ironhide and Bulk, so that's why you can see my Bulk is also doing okay. Ballin, again, I want to highlight it. A lot of you have probably seen the video. This one and this one was just for, whoops, you guys cannot see it here. It's level 2, his passive. But there we go, you can see it now. And he's actually like for the chapter 4, but also he's doing really well in chapter 3 just with this. Get this done, get this done. You don't need to touch other abilities if you just want him as a pure free to play for 2 chapters. Don't bother anything else. Minus 4-star, gear tier 4. Basically what you want is around this health. Actually, I would recommend 6.8k, but I'm doing it with this, and it's working like a charm. I know some people said they had bad RNG. A guild member had bad RNG, but he's still working great for me, so I'm really looking forward to an additional 900k in my chapter 4, which is really nice. I'm averaging, I think last time I did 1.4 million, so my average per chapter for my helping the guild for 1.5 that you need per chapter to get chest 4. I'm basically doing that, and I think overall last raid I did 9.3 million. Wasn't even the highest actually. I'm really curious, where did I actually rank? Let's see, overall, where did I rank? I ranked 3rd overall. Our best had 12.6 million. And then there was one guy who beat me with basically 200k, and we had another one above 900k, 9 million, and yeah, 9 million. Then we had a few at 7 million. That's actually one of those that we need to replace. He got almost 8 million, so that was pretty nice. And I can see that I just mentioned, we will just do this actually. We were actually doing pretty okay in this one, like we're actually missing some members, and then look at this. Last raid, in chapter 1 we got 75, so even with members down, this is a big shout out, and why DKCrew is so awesome, that people are progressing and helping each other. We're basically pulling even with less members, so that's really, really awesome. Which, yeah, again, if you are looking for a guild, then feel free to get in contact with me. There only says 35, but we do have 2 spots open, so consider it. We do, and then we say that we appreciate that if you are 111, you can't see this, we'll just do this up here, so you can see here. Elrond is encouraged. We would prefer you are level 60 and 110k power. You don't need to be a spender, you can be free to play. If you like, just get in contact with me here or on Discord if you like. I'm also in the official Discord, and then let's have a talk. Reach out to me in game. I'm pretty active, as you guys have noticed, and then we'll take it from there. And also, best of luck to everyone out there in your own raids and your own progress. I hope you're enjoying the game such as I am, and remember to get your daily chest on the web store and your Gruho the Brute shards. Remember to log in, do that every day. It's really helpful, it speeds everything up. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.